We used to be extreme kids, now we all got mortgages. We used to be cool, now that time has gone. Get the fuck off our lawn.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, dude?
Not much. Guess what time it is?
Is it fucking DadBod time?
It's fucking DadBod time. Hell yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DadBod.
I love this shit.
Me too, dude. My name is Andrew, in case you're wondering.
Yep, my name is Brian.
And together, we make the awesome, thunderous duo that is DadBod that can be heard throughout the universe, Brian. And that's not an exaggeration.
No.
Being on the internet is beamed out into fucking space. I bet you some aliens are listening to our shit.
Perfect.
This is episode 66, and, we're getting up there. Oh, God. Guess what's happening in 3 weeks?
What?
69.
Yep.
No, that we're going to have some fun with that one.
Yeah,
I think.
we'll talk about the origin of the 69.
I thought you were going to say we'll talk about the orgy of the 69.
All the above.
Of course. That's going to be
See,
fun.
you know what I never got about the 69? Like, can't someone do somebody, then somebody do the other? Like, what, are we late for something?
Why does that have to be simultaneous?
Like,
You just get distracted.
yeah. Like, church is in 4 minutes. Suck my cock, lick my clit. What?
Whoa. That was hardcore, bro.
Well,
But yes, church is in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So please do those things. Anyways. Oh, man. What are we doing? DadBod.
Yeah.
I got you. I remember. How was your week, Brian?
it was good.
Mine was also good. Tell me about yours first.
Let's see. Still got a turtle in my tub.
You still got a turtle in the tub, but no dog in the kitchen anymore, right?
No. That one got pulled out.
Okay. Good.
That dog pulled out so fast.
Was it there when you got home?
No.
Oh, good. Wow. So inquiring minds wanted to know, I'm sure.
So it costs $175 to take a dead dog out of your house.
I didn't realize there was a service offered.
Me neither. But I learned this.
Did you Google it? Like
No.
dead dog removal?
I saw the receipt on my counter. That's
did,
how I learned it.
did the other person Google it?
Must have.
Yeah. How do you just come by that knowledge? Like, hey, it's tragic, but I got a way to deal with this that only going to cost. And that's a weird price too.
Yep.
It's not like a flat 200 or 150.
And you know what? Can I talk to you about this?
Yeah.
I think a lot about this.
Okay.
That's a terrible job.
It really is. Yeah. Coming to scoop up a dead dog?
What? Yeah. You never walk into somebody that's like happy to see you, like the pizza guy.
Yeah, true. Or the cable guy.
Right.
Fucking finally.
Yeah.
No.
No, the pizza guy shows up and everyone's like, yeah,
Fuck
pizza.
yeah!
Yeah, this guy fucking come through. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Dead
the weed
dog
guy.
Dead dog guy.
Fuck that
yeah!
dog guy! Somebody give that guy a beer.
Yep.
Nope. It's all like, oh, you're here to take Fluffy Snuffles or whatever?
Yep.
Can you imagine some bawling ass kid?
Yep.
Fluffy Snuffles
Oh,
is
I'm sure he
asleep and
sees-
won't wake up. Oh my God, that's a horrible job.
So think about it. In my mind, I was thinking about this. I hope he gets at least 100 of it per visit.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what cremations cost nowadays.
I get it that the company needs to make some money.
Sure.
But this dude,
Trauma.
watch him be like a $15 an hour employee. Like,
The 1099?
you also pay for your own gas.
Yeah. And your own shovel.
Yep. Your own lie if they want him to be buried in the backyard. He's traveling in a van with lie.
You get pulled over, you constantly have to explain your
Yeah.
job.
Yeah. Well,
You don't understand, officer. I go into homes and take their dogs.
No, you have shovels. You have what?
Lie.
No, and giant hefty garbage bags.
Yeah. Probably gloves, right?
Oh, absolutely. Not the guy you're looking for.
Probably some bone saws if you got to.
Yeah, who knows?
They might want you to do on-site cremations.
It's kind of weird.
Jesus. What a tangent that was, dude.
The situation we get ourselves into.
Wow.
Okay, so let's move on.
Okay, my week was full of summer camp, bro. And I'm going to tell you, really, for reals this time. Wait, okay. This one was a long one. This week was a long week, especially Tuesday was bad. Today was very bad. Like, I've literally been going. I'm not trying to complain. And I said this to one of my students, like, I shouldn't complain because there are people that have 0 jobs. But I've been working. It's now 9:30. I got here at 9 a.m. It's 9:30 p.m. And, like, this is the first time I've sat down.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people say that, but, like, just, like, fuck.
Yep.
Like, just, whew.
Yep.
Rough. Anyways, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be with you.
Yeah, same here.
Let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
Old business first.
Cut.
I miss Ethan, dude. Do you miss Ethan?
Me too.
He's off in Italy, somewhere doing Italian things, like he
Yep.
said he was going to do, and that's exactly what's happening.
Arrivederci.
He left his balloon and his goodbye card here.
What a schmuck.
What a schmuck.
That's
But that's all right. I texted him, and he texted back, and I do want to read you because it's very funny. So I texted him, and I said, hey, man, we miss you. And he said, I miss you too. Maybe, and then, who knows, maybe we'll work together again someday. And I said, maybe we'll start a band, and you can play rock fiddle. He said, nah, bro, I'll play cock fiddle. And then I said, you'll play a diddle on the cock fiddle? And he said, that's the name of our first album, Diddle on the Cock Fiddle.
Yep. Sold.
There you go.
Perfect.
So I can't wait for Ethan to diddle his cock fiddle.
Edel the diddle the fiddle.
Moving on from that. Listen, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've said some things that we probably should need some holy water mouth
Yeah.
rinse for.
Yeah.
So we just want to offer anybody, any Darby member out there, old and new, some apologies. In case we've offended you in any way, shape, or form, we just would like to say sorry.
Whoopsies.
But at this point, 66 episodes in, like, come on. You gotta have some tough skin to listen to DadBod sometimes.
Yep.
But also, like, I'm a little bitch, so maybe not.
No.
All right. Does that conclude the old business? I think so. Time for new business. Guess what is next week?
What?
Fucking Father's Day.
Yep.
So, last year we did the Father's Day episode, and we did the awards, and it was the music, and it was all fun and pageantry, and it was so great. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't really feel it this year.
No, you don't have the energy?
Nah.
No. It's
No.
all right.
Yeah?
No. But I'll try and build you up.
Oh yeah? You're gonna save it this year?
Yeah.
All right, dude. I'm looking forward to it.
Gotcha.
So we'll record something because you give me hope.
Yeah.
You give me hope
Gotcha.
for Father's Day. Cool.
Hey, there's no hope in dope.
I guess not. As long as you don't drop the soap.
Yep.
That's why you put it on a rope.
Absolutely.
And then you talk to the Pope.
Yeah. And then you finally see prison and you choke.
And you choke. Okay, then. So a state of the Darmy. Ready? We are exhaustedly weird.
Yep.
We're feeling very just strange tonight, right? Like our tummies hurt.
Yeah.
Like that kind of strange.
Yep.
We don't know why, but our tummies hurt.
Stress, anxiety, all the
It's
above.
a lot of all of that, yeah. And I don't know.
Hey, imagine, all right, so all the dads out there that are listening to us, imagine having to deal with your children and then having to work with 15 to 30 plus every day on top of it.
It's
And
a lot.
You're a glorified babysitter. Yep.
Yep. But you know what? Enough complaining. Let's get into this shit.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking go.
We're gonna have some fun. Brian, last week Satan sent us to the 60s.
Yeah.
So somehow or another, between our jobs, we were able to fit an entire week's worth of observing the 1960s. We actually went back there in time, and now we're back here to report. So here is our report of the 60s. What was it like to be a dad in the 60s, Brian? Do you think it was far out?
No, probably not.
Your whole demeanor just shifted. You were like, no, it probably sucked.
Yeah.
Oh no, why?
Because, like, you think there was like hippie culture, there was dad culture, like, but then, no, sorry, there was hippie culture, there was everything else going on. But then, if you were that suburban dad, you were stressed the fuck out.
Yeah. Like those PSAs would come on, like, it's 9 o'clock. Do you know where your kids
are? Yep.
Fucking mass paranoia about that shit.
Yep.
I don't know where my kids are right now. I'm kidding. I have a vague idea of where they are. I can tell you, maybe.
Vegas, California. Who knows?
Prison.
Yeah.
Who knows, dude? All right. So, would you like to know what jobs and salaries were available for dads and other working people in the 1960s?
Let's go.
All right. In no particular order, you could be a flight attendant.
Yep.
They made $5,000 to $9,000 per year. You can miss me with that shit. Can you imagine being a flight? That was and I hate to sound like this, so I'm going to apologize up front, but that was more of like a lady's job back then.
No, 100%. You couldn't get hired as a male.
Really?
So don't apologize.
Oh, okay. Well, I still apologize just for a different reason, I guess.
Allegiant and TWA and United all united. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pan Am, yep.
That was them, right?
They were the ones that said, literally, you have to be within the age of, 22 and 32.
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And you had to have there was a weight limit.
Yeah, there really was. And like they didn't make uniforms for certain.
Yep.
That's crazy.
There was a weight limit. And guess what?
What?
If you got married, you were fired.
Oh, yeah. And if you got pregnant, you were fired.
Yep.
Oof.
It was a different age.
Wow. Yeah, it really was.
Right, so go on.
All right. After flight attendant, we have automotive worker. You could make $3 to $4 an hour as an automotive worker. Or you could make $5,000 to $7,000 per year as a teacher. Or you can make $5,000 to $6,500 per year as a nurse. That doesn't seem right. But this is the 60s. Again, well, you know what? Teachers and nurses in the 60s, ladies' jobs.
Right.
Wow. Police officer. You could make $5,000 to $7,000 as a police officer. You can make $3,000 to $5,000 per year as a secretary. As a factory worker, you can make $2,000 to $350 an hour. As a doctor, you can make $20,000 to $35,000 per year. As a construction worker, $250 to $4 per hour. As a librarian, $4,000 to $6,000 per year. Librarians back then must have been very different. Like they must have had a lot more to do back then. A salesperson, Brian, was probably commission based.
Yep.
So, you know, there's that. And a
Those
news
people
report.
that are out there selling the Britannic encyclopedias.
Yeah. The whole, or vacuum cleaners.
Yep.
I was a door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman.
Yep.
What else would they sell? Magazine subscriptions?
Yep.
Probably Tupperware.
Yep.
Makeup.
Yep.
But
That was when that whole thing came out. Was like
not Sally Mae, Mary Kay.
Yep, Mary Kay.
Was that in the 60s? Mary
Yep.
Kay? You know they give you pink Cadillacs?
They're like, Mary Kay's here.
Avon lady calling.
Yep.
That one, right?
Yep.
Oh man. And then finally I have news reporter. A news reporter could make $5,000 to $10,000 or $7,000 per year. So it seems like the average here is something between $3,000 and $10,000 per year. But all of these like specialized jobs, they all pay relatively, except for the doctors, they're all paying less than $10,000 a year.
Right.
That's crazy to me. How is a flight attendant making more than a cop in the 60s?
Because they were like, it was a promiscuous job.
It was a promiscuous time. It was the 60s.
Yep.
What do you think you would be best at? What job do you think you'd be best at?
Flight attendant.
Yeah? Would you join the Mile High Club?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, let's say the flight attendants were all booked.
Yep. I'd be like, give me one of those cigarettes, Mr. Jones.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine being on a plane in the 60s?
Everyone smoked.
Everyone smoked. Everyone was drunk.
Everyone was a party. People
Yeah,
were slapping,
it was a party.
Slapping asses.
Yeah.
As they went by the row.
I don't know. It doesn't sound terrible. Yeah, no, it sounds awful. I don't want my ass slapped. Anyways, shall we move on then to the next thing?
Yep.
Great. Do you want to know how much shit cost in the 60s?
What?
All right. If you wanted to have a house, it would cost you anywhere from $12,000 to $17,000 for the whole thing.
Hmm?
But if you wanted to rent, it was about $350 a month. To rent.
A whole house.
Yeah. $350 a month. That's insane. Cost of electricity was about 2.4.
But then hold on. What did you just say about construction workers? $2.50 to $4 an hour.
Yeah, no, it's all relative.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we're looking at it from today's dollar and being
Right.
like, $350 a month.
Right.
I would have so much, but no, you wouldn't.
No.
We would be making. If we were music teachers in the 60s, would we make anything? No, right? Because we would still be teaching like gospel and like hymnals and stuff,
Right.
right? All the best music hadn't been invented yet.
Right.
Wow, that's trippy to think about.
Yep.
Your electricity bill would be about for the whole month was 2.4 cents. Wow. Well, in the 60, no, that must have been per day. 2.4 cents per day.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, in the 60s. How about 3 pounds of apples? Guess how much 3 pounds of apples cost in the 60s?
20 cents.
49 cents. All right, a car was going to get you would be nope, just kidding. The average family income in the 60s was $5,800, but the tax rate back then was 20%. And Jesus. And minimum wage was only $1.25 an hour. A gallon of milk was 49 cents. Here it is. A cost of a new car was $2,500 for the whole car. That's not bad. Bacon was 79 cents per pound. Bananas were 10 cents a pound. Pork chops were 59 cents a pound. Gas was 31 cents per gallon. 2 dozen oranges, 89 cents. Chicken was 29 cents a pound. A dozen eggs, 55 cents a pound. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 55 cents for a dozen. Ham was 39 cents per pound. Ground beef was 45 cents per pound. And if you wanted to take your family out to fast food, well, it would only cost you about 20 cents. And the soft drink would cost you another 10 cents. So 20 cents for the hamburger, 10 cents, 30 cents for fast food.
Crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
And does that say what size family?
No, but what was the average family size in the 60s? 4?
Yep.
So it would be 30 cents a head. So what, $1.20 for the whole thing?
Right.
But again, if you're like a construction worker, that's like an hour's.
That's still nothing.
I guess so.
Think about it. We work, let's just say the average worker, minimum wage right now.
15?
Yep.
Is it?
Not yet, but they're working on that.
Okay.
But say it's 14.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that math.
All right. I like math. Hold on.
Can I feed a family of 4 at a fast food place right now
Right now?
for $14 an hour?
Okay, so what do you think what does a family of 4 spend at a fast food place?
Probably 30,
I think it's more than that. A family of 4?
30, 40 bucks.
It's almost as much as a restaurant nowadays.
I know.
So like
That's what I'm saying. Can you do that for $14 an hour?
I don't think so. No way.
No.
Mm-mm. So let's just real quick. So let's just say it's $40 for 4 people. Yeah. All right. And so you're taking them out to eat at $14 an hour. So how many hours is this right here? How many times does 14 go into 40?
2.7.
So that's 2.7. That's almost 3 hours of work to take your family out.
Right.
I don't know, man. It would better be some good food. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah?
And that's basically McDonald's and Burger King right now.
That's true.
Yep.
Ugh. Burger King. I used to work there.
Uh-huh.
I think we talked about it. Anyways, let's talk about what is it like to be a parent in the 60s, Brian? What do you think? Was it harder or easier?
Probably easier.
There was less oversight, I think.
And there wasn't social media.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah. There wasn't as many prying eyes.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily a good thing. Just like we said, it's easier.
Lots more kids got their ass beat.
That's what I'm saying. Golly.
But you know what? They turned out to be good people.
Most of them. Well, actually, we've got some not so good people coming up.
All
All right. So here are some parenting trends that we would probably cringe at. Are you ready? Pregnant women were often seen smoking and drinking in the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Like nobody gave a fuck about that shit.
Yep.
Everybody, children were smoking. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
How about the state of car seats and seatbelts in the 60s were lacking?
I mean, they were there, but nobody enforced it.
Seatbelts didn't come across until airbags didn't come across until the 80s, and the car seat regulations didn't arrive till the 70s.
Right.
So it was very common for like if you had a baby, like the mom would just hold a baby,
Right.
and then as soon as the baby could sit up, right in the back seat.
Yep.
Whew, that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Smoking, here it is. Smoking was emulated and encouraged. So like candy cigarettes, right? That are still
remember those.
It's still around today, but candy cigarettes were made so that little kids could pretend with, and then, cribs were unsafe because oftentimes they were homemade. So there wasn't any sort of standardization. There wasn't any sort of code or anything.
Crib death?
Jesus. Whoa. How about trampolines without nets? Oh, trampolines had to have just been death traps in the
Yep.
60s, dude. Jesus. I mean, they definitely are because we saw them. Remember,
Yeah.
we anyways.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
What?
Trampolines used to be called jumpolines.
Until your mom got on them. Stole your joke, dude.
Thank you.
How about
on.
just the lack of childproofing at all? I'm pretty sure paint was lead.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's one. How about nuns who smacked?
Oh, yeah.
If you went to a Catholic school, you were generally exposed to several discipline techniques. The classic was having a ruler smacked against your knuckles if you spoke out loud, roughhouse, or did not have your homework. Another favorite was pulling you out of the room by your ear. These punishments today would likely result in an irate mother in the principal's office, but back then they were very commonplace.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. Hitchhiking was way more prevalent in the 60s.
Yep.
But that's not a parenting thing. That's just something, bless you, that's just something that happened. How about stick and ball?
Excuse me?
It's a game, I think. They played it in the streets.
Yep.
Drinking from the garden hose. I was talking to a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to a kid earlier today. He was like, I don't drink from the garden hose. I was like, dude, that shit just tastes like,
You're missing out.
yeah. you got to get all the vitamins.
Yep.
And then, okay, I don't know how to say this. It's the very last one at the bottom. I don't know how to say that, whatever that is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mercurochrome.
Mercurochrome.
Yep.
Mercurochrome? I like yours.
Mercurochrome. Mercurochrome.
Mercurochrome. This dark pink over-the-counter antiseptic went on every boo-boo. It stung, it smelled, and it stained. It was in every medicine cabinet until the FDA started looking more closely and figured out that the drugs contain mercury and could be harmful if you use enough of it and could affect the brain, kidneys, and babies in utero. Hey, let's just put some mercury on our
Right.
open wounds.
Yep. See what happens.
They did shit like that in like the 60s was very loosely regulated, right?
All right.
Ridiculous. Brian, what do you think they did for fun in the 60s?
Banged.
Well, yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah, but they did other stuff.
What? The Devil's Letters?
Yes, they did that. They revolted.
No, but for like a family,
Uh-huh.
it would be like a small swimming pool, like one of those Walmart swimming pools, while the dad got drunk.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
In the backyard,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep. No, you're pretty much right. I thought I had more stuff, but I don't, and that's exactly what you did. But I mean, what I do have is a list of super important things that happened during the 60s. So yeah, for fun, I mean, obviously people went to see movies.
Right.
We have a list of movies here. I feel like people played board games way more,
Yep.
right? And toys were different in the 60s. But yeah, moms and dads would just have... Were they still doing separate beds in the 60s?
No, I don't think so.
No? All right. Well, I have a list of important events, and if you think of any important events while I go through this,
Shoot.
then please let me know. All right. August 10th, 1964, the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution. While social change preoccupied Americans, war raged in Vietnam. This didn't print out properly, so don't worry about it. Shit.
You don't have to read everything that's on the paper.
I guess not. I guess that's what the producers tried to tell me to do, because look, it literally cuts off right in the middle.
Yep.
God damn it. All right. Woodstock, August 15th through the 18th of 1969. That was that concert.
It was a mess.
Yeah. The 60 one?
Yeah.
I thought the 99 one was bad.
Well, no, but this one was still peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
But people who didn't have tickets still did the same thing. They broke down the walls.
Oh, sure.
Like, I think it was estimated as like 35% of the people never even bought a
Just
ticket.
didn't even buy a ticket?
Yep.
I feel like if you were just naked, you could just come in, right?
Yeah, but
What a time to be alive, man.
yeah, I know.
How about assassinations of civil rights leaders? 65 and 68, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Yep.
Terrible. How about the Cuban Missile Crisis in October 14th through the 28th in 1962?
So in the 60s, kids had bomb raid scares instead of we have gun scares.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would have to hide underneath
Under their desks, like that's going to do shit.
Yeah, right.
Right? Okay. How about the FDA approves the birth control pill in 1960?
Oh, I
That's
didn't know
why
that.
free love, probably.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But it was on the pill.
Yep.
Yeah. How about the Apollo 11 moon landing in July 20th of 1969?
Yep.
How about the Civil Rights Act of 1964?
Yep.
And how about JFK's assassination in 1963?
So you and I have talked about this.
Uh-huh.
How I feel like our parents, their moment of growing up is remembering where they were exactly when JFK got assassinated. Ours was 9/11,
Yep.
right? Do you agree with that?
I can walk you through that entire day.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what I had for breakfast this morning,
Nope.
but I can walk you through that whole day. And I feel like that's what it was for our parents. You know, like the same time, like the first time they heard Chumbawamba. Same thing.
Yeah. For sure. What an influential core memory that was. I do get knocked down.
I know, but I get up again.
I get up again. Sometimes I take a whiskey drink.
Yep. Take a vodka drink. Take a cider drink. I take a lager drink.
We should cover that song, dude. It's a good song.
I think the songs that remind me of the good times.
I sing the song that reminds me of the best times.
Oh, Donny boy! Donny boy! All right, let's move on.
And sometimes I do piss the night away.
I know, right? Same here.
What a deep song.
It is. It's hardcore.
So full of meaning, yeah. Oh my gosh, does that mean we're ready for the next thing?
Yeah.
All right, that means we have, so in this new set of script, we have segments. Ready? Damn it. First one is called Slang-a-lang-a-ding-dad.
Boom, boom.
All right, I got some, these were some of the craziest things that people said, and you got to tell me what you think they mean. All right, all of these are slang for places, coming and going. You ready?
Yep.
What do you think a pad meant?
House.
House. What do you think crash meant?
Stay at someone's house.
What do you think jet meant?
I gotta go.
What do you think scene meant?
It was a scene.
Good. Yeah?
It was where you're headed to.
The place or situation with a particular type of activity.
Yeah.
What does split mean?
I gotta go.
What does hip mean?
It's cool.
What does bean wagon mean?
I'm gonna flick my bean in your wagon.
Bean wagon is just a pair of panties, right?
Really?
I don't know. No. A bean wagon is a cheap restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is a grungy?
No idea.
Or maybe it's grungy. Someone or someplace looking shabby or dirty.
It's grungy.
But isn't that an EY?
They invented grunge.
I guess so. What is spooge? Sponge.
Which one?
Well, do one and then the other.
Okay. Spooge is what comes out of my penis. A sponge is somebody that gravitates on you.
Yeah, what word am I thinking? Mooch for some reason.
Yeah, mooch.
I took sponge and mooch and put it together, and what do you get?
Spooge. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right, these were ways to say cool in the 60s. Ready? You tell me if you've ever used these in conversation or had
Sure
them
I have.
used with you in conversation. Have you ever said something was groovy?
Yeah.
How about hip?
Yep.
How about out of sight?
Yep.
How about far out?
Yep.
How about mod?
Yep.
No, I've never said mod. That's real mod.
No, I haven't said that.
What about swinging?
Yeah.
What about boss?
Yeah.
What about happening?
Yeah.
I should just. You're getting more and more excited.
I
What
said,
about what about wizard?
No.
No, that's not on the list.
That shit's wizard, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying that's really wizard.
If I was going to like play fucking Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
with my nerdy ass friends.
Fuck yeah!
Yo, Tuesday nights we play D&D. That shit's wizard.
That's just wizard as fuck.
Yup. You want to see Game of Thrones with me? That shit's wizard, son.
Wands out.
Yup.
All right, this is some miscellaneous slang that you have to define. Ready? What's a boob tube?
TV.
Yeah. What's a boogie board?
Surfboard.
A short one.
Yeah.
What's brew?
Beer.
Yeah. What's a bug?
Um,
I mean, sorry. What does it mean to bug?
to bother someone.
Okay. What about cherry?
I pop it.
Cherry means something's in mint condition.
Oh, okay.
But also, yeah. What is chop?
Give it to me in a sentence.
I thought it was my friend, but then I heard him chopping me.
Oh, like break it down.
What about deuce?
See ya.
Well, this says putting 2 fingers up in a peace symbol.
Yeah, and I'm out of here.
Yeah. What about the 5-finger discount? Okay. What about flip? Okay. What about fuzz? Okay. What about grody?
Nasty.
Yeah. What about peggers?
We all know what that one is.
This says jeans with tight calves and ankles.
Nope.
Nah.
That's taking something up the beehole.
Those are the peggies.
Yeah.
The peggers are the people giving it to them.
Right.
Yep. The peggers are the tops. What about rap?
What, spelled how?
R-A-P.
In the 60s?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
To have a conversation. What about scratch?
Money.
Yep. What about shades?
Shave?
Shades?
Oh, sunglasses.
What about threads?
Clothes.
What about zit?
Something on your face.
Yes. Nicely done. You would have made it in the 60s, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I got some of the best movies.
Groovy ass motherfucker. Oh,
You're really far out, dude.
bro, I'm the wizard of this shit.
Oh,
Bunch
nicely
of whiz in your
done.
mouth.
Oh, ooh.
What?
All right, I got the top 15 movies to come out of the 60s.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
go.
Number 15, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yep.
You got to tell me if you've seen it or not.
I have.
What number 14, Goldfinger.
Yep.
What about The Great Escape for number 13?
We've all seen Goldfinger.
We have. I got stabbed at Goldfinger.
You did?
Hell yeah. The Great Escape.
Yep.
I haven't seen that one. The Graduate, of course.
Yep.
How about what is this one? Next one. The Planet of the Apes. Yep. Number 10 is a movie called 8.5.
No.
I've never seen it. The Samurai.
No.
At number 9. Number 8 is The Apartment.
No.
Number 7 is Rosemary's Baby.
Yep.
Number 6 is Dr. Strangeglove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying About the Love Bomb.
Yep.
Great movie.
Yep.
Fucking great movie.
Yep.
Once Upon a Time in the West is number 5. Lawrence of Arabia is number 4.
Wait, I've seen Lawrence of the Labia.
Oh, yeah? That's a really good one.
different.
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a reimagining.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yep.
That's number 3.
Seen it.
Number 2 is Psycho.
Yep.
Number 1 is 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Psycho came out in the 60s?
Yeah, according to this, it came out in 1960.
Wow.
So it just probably made that cutoff. Crazy, right? All right, I've also got the top 15 songs that come out of the 60s. I don't know, like, what they used for rating on this, dude, because, like, there's so much music to come out of the 60s.
Yeah.
And I do want to also tell you that this is the top 15 out of 200. So the website I went to was like top 200 songs out of. So, anyways, at 15 we have Aretha Franklin, "Think."
Yeah.
How's that go?
Yeah.
I don't know either. We have the Beach Boys, "Don't Worry, Baby."
Yep.
Don't worry, baby.
Don't worry, baby.
Oh, that's a great one. At 13 we have a song called "The Weight" by a band called The Band.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
It's Bob Dylan.
Is it?
So Bob Dylan, when he went electric, he hired an electric band called The Band.
Mm-hmm.
He's so conceited that he just called them The Band. Like, he wouldn't give them a name.
Huh.
They went solo and created The Weight.
Oh, they went solo.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And
So,
created The
actually,
Weight.
I want to show you, if you look that up,
Uh-huh.
there's some members of the band that you'll be like, whoa.
Really?
It was like a supergroup.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. How about "Gimme Shelter" by the Rolling Stones?
Of course.
Led Zeppelin's "Dazed and Confused."
Yep.
That's number 11. Number 10 is Desmond Durker and the Aces, "Israelites."
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Desmond Decker was the original ska
Really?
out of London. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. How about "I Can't Explain" by The Who was
Yep.
number 9.
Yep.
Johnny Cash, "Folsom Prison Blues" was
Yep.
number 8. The Beach Boys, "Wouldn't It Be Nice" was number 7. The Ronettes, "Be My Baby" was number 6. The Beatles, "A Day in the Life" was number 5. Bob Dylan,
That's one of my favorite Beatles songs, actually.
"A Day in the Life." Which one is that one?
It's the one that separates into two different songs,
Oh, yeah.
where it starts off super, super happy,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden it's like talking about this dude killing himself in his car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. How about Bob Dylan's "Like a Rolling Stone"?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Sam Cooke, A Change Is Gonna Come. Number 2 is I Want You Back by the Jackson 5.
Yep.
And according to this, number 1, God Only Knows by the Beach Boys.
So Beach Boys had 3 on there in top 15?
I think so, yeah. I bet, dude, that is a great song.
I know, but some people, whoever wrote that just loved the Beach Boys too much.
I think so. It
There's
seemed pretty biased, yeah.
There was no Jimi Hendrix, no Doors, no nothing in there.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. Fuck all that. Oh, I didn't think I pushed the button. I haven't pushed the button since the beginning of segments. Shit. I'm off my game, dude. I'm telling you, I'm very sleepy. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
There, I made sure to push it twice. All right, this next one is Hi Hungry, I'm Dad, 60s style.
Yeah.
I don't have any recipes. I just have what the dish is. If you know it, describe it to me, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Tunnel of fudge cake. Oh my God.
So, are you sure not still in movies?
Oh my God. How did I not even fucking realize that that's what was going to happen? Tunnel of fudge. Ew. That's yucky.
No, ladies and gentlemen, he's still in movies. I've seen that one.
I'm not really. All right, next one is Swedish meatballs.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's basically just meatballs and gravy. but
Okay.
In like a sweet gravy.
What's a sidecar?
Is it drink?
I don't know.
Is it beverage?
Okay. What is it?
It was holy shit. That's one of those ones where like somebody comes up and like, "Hey, give me a sidecar," and you're like, "What?"
A what?
I do know. Hold on. Don't tell me. It's cognac.
I don't have it written down.
I think it was like cognac, Grenadine, and lemon.
Let's see. Have you ever made one?
Yeah. It's been so long, I don't remember. Damn. Off my game. I could be way the fuck off.
Sidecar is any cocktail traditionally made with cognac, orange liqueur, plus lemon juice. That's insane, bro. Man, I could be off my game. No, you just nailed it in the head.
Orange liqueur is Grand Marnier.
Oh, there you go. That's incredible.
Damn.
Nice job. Now I kind of want one, a sidecar.
They're good.
Yeah? All right, the next one I got here is a wedge salad. The fuck is a wedge salad?
An unmade salad.
What does that mean?
They basically just cut iceberg lettuce in 4s, a head of lettuce, and then they just put ingredients on top, like bacon, dressing, and you make your own salad.
So it's basically like the salad I make at the salad bar. Just lumps and clumps of shit.
Yep.
Cool.
But it was like they give you literally a quarter of a head of lettuce.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. Yeah, that's wedge.
What about... Damn it, my phone dropped. What about beef Wellington?
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. That's like the beef that's like wrapped in like the mustard and like wrapped in the... That came out in the 60s?
Yep.
That's older than that though, right?
Yeah, that was an old English.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it came to the States. in
Oh,
the
okay.
60s.
Julia Child probably.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What about cheese straws? What are those?
I don't know.
Maybe they're straws of cheese.
Think
Or
about this. Think about this. That could be the invention of string cheese.
could be.
Or they're like cheesy poofs.
Oh, maybe they are. Maybe they're like puffed up cheese or something like that. What are porcupine meatballs?
I have no idea.
All right. What are what's a
Sazerac?
Yeah. What's that?
Sazerac is a New Orleans cocktail.
What's in it?
God damn it. All right. Bourbon, obviously. Don't tell me yet.
Okay.
So you spray the glass. You spray the glass with absinthe.
Uh-huh.
Then it's bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I love Sazeracs. Like when I went to New Orleans, the trip I got robbed.
Yeah.
Everywhere I went, I was like, Sazerac. I don't remember what the rest of it is.
This says rye whiskey or cognac, absinthe, 1 sugar cube, 3 dashes of bitters, something bitters.
Oh, so it's an old fashioned.
Yeah. But with absinthe?
Use rye whiskey and spray the glass with absinthe.
I'll have to try one when we go to New Orleans and get robbed again.
Yep, sounds good.
What's easy Swedish pancakes?
I don't know.
What about grandma's stuffed celery? I promise these are real things. Oh, no, wait, I'm on movies again.
You know what it probably is?
What?
Like when we were kids. Ants on a log.
Ants on a log.
Yep. Peanut
Ooh.
butter with raisins.
Stuffed celery. Ugh. I don't like celery as it is. What about chicken Kiev?
Kiev?
Kiev.
Yep. So it's a wrapped chicken tenderloin
Oh,
with spinach, Swiss cheese inside of the tenderloin.
okay.
You make it into like a little ball.
Oh, I like chicken balls.
Kiev, yep.
What about steak Diane? Alrighty then. Sounds like Diane needs to make me a steak.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like,
Yep.
son of a bitch. Does that mean that we're ready for jokes?
Yeah, let's go.
Excellent.
Let's rock it.
Let's rock it and or roll it, bro. All right, let me set this up. How you feeling on jokes tonight, dude?
Good.
Yeah? I got a couple of good ones, I feel like. A couple of doozies in here. All right, would you like to go first or second?
You go first.
All right.
What's
Hey,
up, fucker?
Ah! Hey, Brian. Ah!
Go. Sorry, I'm done.
I once. It's like I'm trying to get in the car and you keep like moving it.
Moving.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to become an atheist, but I gave up. They don't have any holidays.
You know, it's true. Also true.
And also true. All right, you go.
How do you hide money from a hippie?
I don't know how.
Put it under a soap.
Nice. That was a funny one, dude. I like
My
that
first couple are hippie jokes.
That's cool. Hey, you stuck to the theme. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. I told my psychiatrist that everyone hates me. He said I was being ridiculous. Everyone hasn't met me yet.
Touche. I like it. Hey, Andrew.
Hey.
What's the difference between a pothole and a hippie?
I don't know. What?
I swerve when I see a pothole.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bop.
I swerve when I see a pothole. Here you go. Ready? This is the 6th.
Yeah.
Try it again. This is the 6th book I've written, which isn't bad for a guy who's only read 2. That's dumb. Let me do another one. Hold on. A politician is a man who will double cross that bridge when he comes to it. That's also dumb. Hold on. I got another one. All right. Why don't mitochondria ever get laid?
Why?
Because they're in cells.
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
I like
We
that
did
one.
one.
That works.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
What's the difference between a hippie chick and a bowling ball?
I don't know. What?
You can only fit 3 fingers inside a bowling ball.
Oh. Yucky.
And also true.
And also true. All right, you ready?
For the record, I like hippie chicks.
Oh, yeah, they're cool.
Yep.
You got dreads and shit?
Yeah, go on.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
How do you get laid for free?
Oh.
Work at the cemetery like I do.
Oh, yep. There's the singers. I knew you had a couple weird ones in there.
Always, dude.
My man. What do you call somebody that remembers everything at Woodstock?
What?
A fucking liar.
Ah.
Hold on. An old fucking liar.
Ah.
Hold on. A stone cold fucking liar.
That's good, dude. Layers upon layers. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
I get laid almost every day of the week.
Tell me about it.
Almost got laid on Monday.
Yep.
Almost got laid on Tuesday.
Yep.
Almost got.
Almost every day of the week. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. This one's dark.
All right.
A lieutenant confronted a Marine who was falling back in the Vietnam War.
Uh-huh.
He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We're outnumbered 4-1. The Marine said, "I already shot my 4.
Oh. Okay, then. Woo.
Yep.
That is spicy.
Mhm.
Here you go.
It's a spicy meatball.
Yeah. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
You should always be careful when trying to get laid by a mermaid.
Why?
She might have crabs.
They always do.
Oh.
Always.
Sebastian's.
Always. All right. This is kind of a long one.
All right, go ahead.
So this hippie's on this bus, right?
Uh-huh.
And he sits next to this very sexy nun. And he's just very intrigued by her, right? So he hits on her and she says, "No, sir. I'm sorry, my son. We cannot do these ways. Due to the Lord, we cannot do these ways."
Uh-huh.
So the nun gets off the bus. Okay. The guy just sits there in silence. Finally, he starts to get off the bus. And he looks at the bus driver. And the bus driver goes, "Hey, you were really into that nun chick, weren't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just intrigued. Like, come on. Isn't everybody?" And he goes, "All right, well, let me tell you this. I drop her off every day at the cemetery. And she says her goodbyes at the cemetery to the people she's lost. Maybe you should meet her there and make a move." This hippie goes, "Yo, that's a good idea." Right? So he goes to the cemetery, 5:45, right? Gets dressed in this big robe and this fake beard. Okay. Here comes the nun. Right? She comes up. He's sitting next to the cemetery plot where she always praises.
Mhm.
She thinks it's a sign. And he goes, "Listen, the only way you can possibly make sure these people are happy in the afterlife is with intercourse." She thinks about it for a minute and goes, "Okay, listen, Savior. Only if it's from behind, because I want to keep myself pure." Right? So the hippie's jumping around in glory, right? He's like, "Oh, yeah, that's going to work." Right? So here they go. They go for a couple hours, straight up anal. Bop, 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 bop. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. All of a sudden, they finish, and the nun says, "Oh my God, my Savior, that was beautiful." He rips off his beard, rips off his robe, and goes, "Gotcha. I'm the hippie on the bus." She takes off her hair, her head garment and says, "Gotcha. I'm the bus driver, motherfucker."
Oh, God. That's a fucking great joke, dude. Oh, God. Oh, all right, I got one more. I got one more, Brian. Are you ready?
Yep.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
You ever get laid in a sleeping bag?
Yeah.
Ah, it's awful, isn't it?
It is.
You can't even move. You're drenched in sweat, and the scoutmaster is covering your mouth.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Here's my zinger, bro.
All right. Well, here we go. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Not Jehudi not.
Oh, God, what does that mean?
So, seeing that I was looking up jokes about the Vietnam War, which nobody does, nothing really funny about that. I stumbled across Vietnamese jokes. It means, whose face is the biggest? You want the answer?
What?
Ma Troy!
What does that mean?
The sun's face is the biggest.
That's great.
Yep. Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Go.
How did Red Bull break up the Beatles?
I don't know how.
It gave Paul McCartney wings.
That's a good one.
What did people say when the Beatles broke up?
I don't know. What?
Oh no!
That gets 2. And maybe some applause if I can find it. No, I'm not going to try.
Did you hear that the Beatles almost changed their name when Ringo joined the band?
No.
Yeah, it was almost going to be the Beatless. I'm done.
Wow. There were some good ones in there, dude. That was really
Same,
good.
yeah, those are good.
All right, man. Does that mean we are done?
Yeah, let's plug
Holy
people.
smokes. Let's what?
Let's plug people.
Let's plug. Oh, God. Yes, let's get plugged.
Yep.
All right, you guys, if you are still listening to this 50 minutes in, we would just like to say thank you very, very much. Brian, do you have any final thoughts on the 60s?
They were awesome.
They were. We didn't really, I mean, it was such an important time. There was so much to see and do.
And there's so much we didn't even talk about.
No, there was everything that we didn't even talk about. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, we did talk about Jesus Christ a little bit, but think about Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin,
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, we touched base on Zeppelin and the Who.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin is by far the best band to ever come out in history. I'm sorry.
There you go. Said right here on DadBod. I don't disagree.
Yep. All 4 of them were masters of their craft.
Agreed.
And yeah, it was just they were a power group. Now you think back, early 60s, when they had their first supergroups, like the Yardbirds. You know the Yardbirds?
No.
The Yardbirds, right here's the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It was Eric Clapton, George Harrison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Steve Beck.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who was a Baker? I think it was Ginger Baker on drums.
Okay.
Like, you want to talk about supergroup?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible. One final thought on my end. Right before we recorded, I found out recently that in Arizona they opened up a poop museum.
Yeah.
So I think that DadBod needs to take a field trip.
What's it called?
The Pooseum. We definitely need to check that shit out. Oh my gosh. Let's move on to shout outs. I would like to shout out our friend Seath. I would like to shout out Ethan because we miss Ethan.
Yep.
I would like to shout out my friend Ross, my friend Matt, and you. I would like to shout out Brian.
I want to shout out you.
Yes.
Yep.
I love being shouted out.
Let's see. You know what? I don't know, shout out my grandpa Bosco.
There you go.
Because I'm going to go to New York and go see him for his 90th birthday party.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if we make it to 90?
Dude, the stories he's told me.
Yeah, we got to get a microphone in front of that guy.
Yeah, he's seen some shit.
Yeah, for sure. All right, then now let's move on to plugs, Brian. If you would like to send us an email, you could do so at the following. You could just type in daddboddband@gmail.com, and that would lead you straight to our inbox. If you don't want to do that, you'd like to do something a little bit more casual, a little bit more hip, you could slide into our DMs at Facebook at daddboddpod. And if you don't want to do that, we are on YouTube at daddboddpod. Brian, guess what? I have YouTube comments.
But hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sum up what you just said?
Sure.
Okay. So you can either slide into our DMs or come in our box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
So go on with the comments.
You can do both, really.
Either way.
All right. Let's see. All three of these comments that I'm about to read to you come to us from the same short. It's the joke that's like, what's the difference between fucking with the mafia and eating pussy?
Yep.
All right. The first one is just some very nice person that says that was hilarious. The second one, I don't know if it's an insult or if it's just like a funny little jab. So I'm going to say it to you and see how you choose to take it. This guy says, Weston Delight, number 1. He says, Best Buy really needs to lock up the recording equipment.
I think it's funny.
Okay, then we'll like it. Yeah, that's cool, dude. And okay, here's another. This one just came to us recently from Pro2964 says, Oldie, here's another one. You really got to hand it to the blind prostitutes.
Yep.
I don't get it.
You gotta hand it to him.
Ah! I get it.
My dad used to say that joke.
That's a good one. All right, we have liked and replied to all of those.
Yep.
I think that is it. I don't think I have anything left unless you do. Oh, you know what we have to do? We have to fucking call Satan and figure out where we're going next week, when we're going next week.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Let me get him on the phone.
Yo, what's up?
Ah, Satan. Once again, we meet, sir. I would like to remind you that this is your own doing.
Yep.
All right, how are you?
Fuck up.
Oh, no, Satan, you got the sneezes.
I'm allergic to DadBod.
No, you're not. You love us. Satan, we are just calling to check in. We have completed your second assignment of checking out the 60s, and we would like to know when we are going next.
You know what I'm gonna tell you?
What?
The 20s was pretty fucking funny, bro. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna do it justice in the 60s, but we'll see. Cause I was there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dude, trust me. I was there front row. I was incarnate of Jimi Hendrix. It was pretty cool. Yep.
So you're saying we didn't do a good job in the 60s?
No, well, I didn't hear it yet.
Oh, true. What are you talking about? You were there when we made it, Satan. You're always with us.
So, all right, listen, you assholes. I'm thinking I was beatboxing earlier.
Yeah?
Right?
Ooh, love it.
Yep. I was doing my b-boy stance. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah?
I was listening to some Sheila G.
Uh-huh.
Right? Some shit. You know, the old school shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay.
A little bit of early Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Like I was listening from them cocksuckers from the womb. You know? Like,
Oh,
the early shit.
that's real early, Satan.
Yeah. And then, you know, we had like Van Halen.
Ooh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
My favorites, you know, the people that resembled me, people that took over my power,
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
There you go.
So let me ask you dumb fucks what era I'm talking about. I'm talking spandex. I'm talking windbreakers.
Oh.
Before windbreakers were cool. I'm talking never-ending story.
Could you possibly be talking about the 2020s?
Y'all are fucking hopeless.
Oh, say it. Give me one more hint.
E.T. Ghostbusters.
1980s.
Boom!
Ah, we're doing the fucking 80s next week. Satan, this is fun, man. You know why the 80s were significant, Satan?
Why?
Birth of DadBod. You were there for that.
He might be. I might be your father.
could you please be my father? That's not my name, Satan. All right. Well, listen, we're gonna get in our little time machine here and spend a week in the 80s, and we'll report back.
Yep.
How does that sound?
You better.
All right, Satan. Well, thanks for talking with us. I'm gonna let you go.
I can't wait to tell you how much this episode sucks.
Thanks, Satan. Always a pleasure.
Always.
All right, bye.
Later.
How was that, Brian?
He's a weird dude.
He's a weird dude. But we're going to the 80s this week, dude.
Yep.
What do you expect to find?
Saved by the Bell.
Oh, yeah. DeLoreans.
Yep.
Cocaine.
Yo, lots of it.
Stock market shit.
You can't see DeLoreans without cocaine.
That's true. Maybe we'll,
Some Pablo Escobar.
yeah. Yeah.
Some shit. Wow. Lots of stuff happened.
Lots of stuff happened in the 80s. We're going to talk about it.
The 80s was the birth of the internet.
It really was. You're right. So in a way, it really was the birth of DadBod.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's very cool. Brian, let's close this out. I'm going to go take a nap. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, man. I just have one last thing to say.
I'm gonna take a crap.
Ooh. All right. Well, let's do them both at the same time in the same room.
Okay, sounds good.
Gross.
Ready?
All right. Yeah. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Dad, rise up! Bah! We will see everyone Monday at 5 a.m.
See ya.
Bye.